Greetings everyone. Today our topic is direct and indirect speech. So let's discuss them in detail. Reported speech is also known as direct or indirect speech or narration. In indirect speech, we convey the speaker's message in our own words. Thus, a message can be conveyed in two ways, which is a direct speech and indirect speech. Direct speech is known as repeating the exact words spoken, and indirect speech is known as reporting the words. So, by the question occurs how to report or how to use indirect speech, there are certain rules to make changes in a sentence from direct to indirect speech. From direct to indirect speech, as you can see that in the module verbs can be changed into could, may into would, must with had to or would have to, should remain as a should, might, could, would, and ought to will remain the same. So changes as per reporting verb. According to the reporting verb, changes are made in the direct sentence or the sentence in inverted commas. If the reporting verb is in the past tense, then the direct sentence is changed in its past tense. The tense of the direct speech remains unchanged when the reporting verb is in the present or future tense. If the direct speech contains the universal truth, then it remains unchanged in the indirect speech. For example, as you can see over here, Naveen said he is young. Naveen said that he was young. So over here, you can say that the Naveen said it was in the past. That's why we have used was instead of is. Over here you can see Isha says I am pretty. Isha says that she is pretty, as we know that after Isha it says. So it's in present, that's why after she we have mentioned is, which is indicating a present tense. Rohan will say I am tall. Rohan will say that he is tall. So the reporting verb is in future tense. So changes per tense you can see in direct speech and indirect speech as it's shown in the detail. For the present, it will change in simple past. Present simple will be changed into simple past. Present continuous will be changed into past continuous. Present perfect will be changed into past perfect. Past simple will be changed into past perfect. Past continuous will change into past perfect continuous. Future simple will change into present conditional. Future continuous will change into conditional continuous. And all the rules, how we can change it, it is mentioned in the bracket below. One by one, we will see the examples. In the first example, as you can see that Hannah said I walk. Hannah said that she will walk. Ali said I am having a tea. So over here, you can see that direct narration is shown with the help of the quoted or quotation marks. Ali said that he was having tea. What is the difference you can see over here? We are removing the comma, we are removing the quotation marks, and we are changing the tense. So Aisha said Honey was left for school. Aisha said that Honey had left for school. Maria said Anaya took pasta. Over here you can see that after Maria said we are removing the comma, inverted commas will be removed, addition of that is here, then Anaya had taken pasta. They told we are living in Paris. They told that they had been living in Paris. Sophia said I will go to Sri Lanka. Sophia said that he would go to Sri Lanka. So Anna said they will be watering plants. Anna said that they would be watering plants. So the tenses which you have discussed earlier in the previous slide, one by one we have changed them accordingly. Changes in place and time would also be different for direct and indirect speech. As you can see that now will be changed into then, here will be changed into there, today will be changed into that day, tomorrow will be changed into the next day, last week will be changed into previous week, and this will be changed into that. Tonight will be changed that night, ago, before, for thus it will change in indirect to so, hither, thither, and come and go, hence and thence, next and following. So changes of interrogative sentences. The reporting verb said is said to is changed in asked, demanded, ordered, the inquired as per the nature of the sentence. While a sentence starts with the reporting verb, then at the conversion time, if whether is used as the joining clause. In case the sentence starts from WH question word, then no extra conjunction is used. For example, as you can see, Sarah asked, what is Maria doing? Sarah asked me what Maria was doing. Alina said, will she come for lunch? Alina asked if she would come for lunch. In the last example, you can see in the sentence that the man asked, where do you stay? So over here in indirect speech, we'll change it. The man inquired where I stay. So why we have mentioned inquired? Because in the previous slide, we have discussed that asked will be changed into inquired. So there were certain rules of changing direct into indirect speech of in it, following the interrogative questions. Changes of pronoun is another thing. So the first person in reported speech changes according to the subject of reported speech. In reported speech, change of the second person depends on the object of reporting speech. And the third person remains unchanged. I will be changed in indirect speech to he, she. You will be changed into he, she, or maybe they. We will be changed into they. They will remain the same. He, she, it will remain the same. Us will be changed into them. Our will be changed into their. Here are a few other examples as you can see shown in the slide. The first example is Maria said, I'm a good girl. So over here you can say that direct quotation of Maria has mentioned over here that I am a good girl. But in the reporting verb, you can see that it's said. So Maria said that she was a good girl, not a, she is not a good girl, but she was a good girl. Why? Because after Maria, the tense is the past. It is not says, it is said. The second example you can see, I told them you have finished your work. I told them that they had finished their work. Instead of have, it has been changed into had, and I told them, so you will change it to indirect speech by removing the comma, removing the inverted quotation marks or inverted quotation, then you need to mention that. In the third example, you can see he said she is in Delhi. Over here, you can see that he said that she was in Delhi. There are a few rules for transforming the indirect speech into direct speech. Number one is use the appropriate tense of the reporting verbs such as say, said, to. Before the sentence, use a comma, and the first letter of the statement must be capitalized. Number three is, depending on the emotion of the statement, use a question mark, quote marks, exclamation marks, and a full stop. Number four rule is, wherever possible, omit the conjunctions from the sentence such as that, to, if, or whether. Number fifth rule is, the reporting verb is in the past tense from indirect speech, then make sure to modify it to present tense indirect speech. As needed, modify the past tense into the present perfect tenses or the past tenses. Speech conversion of direct and indirect speech. Change in the tense is there, person and pronoun changes there, changes in the time phrases is also there. As you can see in the picture over here, while changing a direct speech into indirect speech, the simple present will be changed into past simple as we have discussed. Present continuous will be changed into past continuous. Simple past will be changed into past perfect by addition of have and had as you have seen. Present perfect will be changed into past perfect. Will future will be changed into would plus bare infinitive. What is bare infinitive? Bare infinitive is the first form of the verb. So can will be changed into could, have to will be changed to had to, imperative will be changed to infinitive, to infinitive. So over here you can see we have different examples with the tenses which is shown over here. In the simple present you can see I like ice cream. He said that he liked ice cream. It is an indirect speech. In present continuous you can see that I am living in Paris. He said that he was living in Paris. In the simple past you can see that I bought a car, and in the indirect speeches you can see that he said that he bought a car. Over here, the quotation mark is not mentioned, the subject is there, but tenses are not there. These are the simple tenses that how you can change a simple tense into the indirect speech. So past simple, we are done with it. Past continuous, you can see that I was walking along the street. He said that he had been walking along the street. For the present perfect, you can see I haven't seen Mary. He said that he had not seen Mary. This is the indirect speech. For the past perfect, as you can see, I had taken Spanish lesson. I'll see you later. He said that he had taken Spanish lessons before. Would I would help, but he said that he would help, but I can speak perfect Spanish. He said that he could speak perfect Spanish. For could over here, you can see that I could swim when I was 4. Over here, in changing into indirect, you are mentioning he said that he could swim when he was 4. Should I should call my brother. He said that he should call her mother. Over here, you can see the changes over in this sentence. I should call my brother. He said that he should call her mother. Instead of he, they have mentioned her. Instead of brother, they have mentioned the mother. So you can change the subject or tense according to the direct speech, not according to your own choice. For the might, as you can see, I might be late. He said that he might be late. I hope you have enjoyed this lesson. Don't forget to subscribe the channel for more updates. Thank you.